Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 16th of June. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end. In this video, we will be discussing important current affairs such as your Google has joined hand with which ministry to enhance the G20 Stay Safe online campaign. Then the projects between India and Bangladesh border. Then we will be talking about the oil demand growth in 2027. Then we will be talking about various days such as your Global Wind Day, Asian Dengue Day, World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. All these will be discussed in this video, so stay tuned till the end. Let's start with first national affairs. First is Dharmendra Pradhan ji has inaugurated project Gajapati to Gabon. I repeat, project Gajapati to Gabon. This was recently inaugurated by whom? It was inaugurated by Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan ji. And this is Gabon's first agriculture SEZ project. I repeat, very important. Recently, our Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, who is under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, has inaugurated Project Gajapati to Gabon, which is Gabon's first agriculture SEZ project and power transmission project from New Delhi. Correct? Now this project is important. It will be asked that who inaugurated it. It was inaugurated by Dharmendra Pradhan. It was inaugurated what he inaugurated what in Gabon? It was Gabon's first agriculture SEZ project and transformers project. Correct? Under this, there will be establishment of agriculture and food processing special economic zones. This project, it is a joint venture of the government of Gabon with Africa's AOM group as implementing partner and Odisha's Centurion University of Technology and Management as their knowledge, training and technology partner. Correct? This is important, so pay attention. This question can be asked, as I mentioned, in 2 to 3 ways, that who is the knowledge partner under this. So knowledge partner here is Centurion University of Technology, that is in Odisha, and here it is a joint venture between the government of Gabon and Africa's AOM group. Correct? And it is a project Gajapati to Gabon, that is Gabon's first agriculture special economic zone project. Next, one more thing, remember, India has extended a loan of $12.3 billion to Africa and $700 million of grant assistance of development projects in various other sectors has also been granted. Next is National Time released study 2023 was released by whom? I repeat, National Time Release Study 2023
This report was released by which organization? It is your CBIC, that is your Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, released this National Time Release Study 2023 report that offers the port category wise average release time for 2023. Correct? This is saying about the port category wise the release time. See, when there is a port, right, goods come and goods go from here. Sometimes when there is a heavy traffic in the ocean or because of the containers and boats, this time can be increased or it can be reduced also. So there is an average time for that, and this is saying that this report released the ports category wise average release time for 2023. Correct? This, see, there are some terms such as your import release time, export release time. What are these? Import release time is the arithmetic mean of the period between the arrival of goods and customs granting of out of charge. And export release time, it is the arithmetic mean of the time between the arrival of the cargo at the port and the physical departure from the port of customs station. All right, these are your import and time and export release time. So recently Vivek Jory, the chairman, you can see Vivek Jory, chairman of CBIC, released the National Time Release Study 2023 report that offers the port-wise average release time for 2023. This NTRS, that is your National Time Release Study, this NTRS 2023 was conducted in 15 custom ports across 9 states. The data of the study was custom automated systems maintained by the Directorate General of Systems and Management of CBIC. Correct? And here it compares the average release time to the performance during the 21-22. Correct? Another third study states that the average import release time has improved in 2023 as compared to that of 2022. This has achieved a 20% reduction in release time for ICDs and 11% reduction for the ECCs, that is your air cargo complexes. Correct? So that means if there is a reduction in these time, that is in the average import release time, so when there will be a reduction, that means we can say we will be saving time. And not just time, if we are saving time, then we can use that time to for another container, right? Like another container is there, another port is there, or another on that particular port there is another ship that if wants to unload the goods, so that time can be utilized there. So there is a very famous term said time is money. So we can definitely say in this case that time is money, that if we are saving time, that means we will be using that time to unload another good, and that is basically actually saving more money or making more money. Correct? So it is your CBIC that released this National Time Release Study for 2023 that is basically related to the unloading and offloading of the various products from the ports. And for this data, around 15 ports from 9 different states were taken care of, and data from these 9 states and these 15 ports were taken into consideration for this particular report. Right? Next, Ministry of Defense has approved the deal to acquire MQ-9 Reaper drone from which country? MQ-9. This is the name of the Reaper drone, right? And it is a very famous drone. We have seen multiple times this in the news also. So this Reaper drone, or we can also say this MQ-9 is a Predator B. Predator B. Correct? So these will be acquired from which country? They will be acquired for United States, from United States of America. Correct? So the Defense Acquisition Council, the highest decision making body under the Ministry of Defense, has approved the deal to acquire Predator B or MQ-9 Reaper drone from USA. The final decision on the deal is set to be taken by the Cabinet Committee on the Securities. The lead agency of the deal is Indian Navy here, remember this. Correct? The deal involves the acquisition of 15 drones for the Indian Navy for surveillance operations in the areas of responsibility. Correct? Let's move to next. Here you can see this is your Reaper drone or MQ-9 Reaper drone, and this will be procured by from United States of America. And which is the organization or which is the force that is acquiring or will be procuring these drones, it is your Indian Navy. Next is your Infrastructure Finance Secretariat, that is your IFS. They have launched a revamped website of PPPIN India, an online portal for IIPDF. I repeat, it is your Infrastructure Finance Secretariat under the Department of Economic Affairs that comes under the Ministry of Finance. They have launched a revamped site. That means they have launched an updated site of PPPIN India for the, and here you can see this is the site link. This is for the enhanced value to their stakeholders that are involved in the public-private partnership projects. The launch of this portal or this website is a part of IFS effort to encourage private investment in infrastructure by creating environment that supports the development and delivery of those infrastructure projects. Now bonds are being also opened in the infrastructure projects, like you can buy the bonds that will be specified for the infrastructure project. Even for the NHAI, they have launched many bonds that is for the development projects, right? And they provide good return because they are given by the government, so they are very less risky bonds also. Correct. So it is your IFS. They have launched a revamped website of PPPIN India, an online portal for IIPDF. Correct. Then if we talk about this website that has been relaunched, it is one-step solution that will promote and facilitate PPP projects and knowledge exchange in India by bringing together government entities, private companies, investors, entrepreneurs for sustainable growth. It also offers guideline materials and a best practice portal showcasing successful infrastructure projects. Correct? Next, MEITY joined hands with which company to enhance the G20 Stay Safe online campaign? I repeat, recently, which organization along with MEITY joined hands to enhance the G20 Stay Safe online campaign? It is your Google. Correct? Google is the organization that has recently announced a collaboration with MEITY, correct, to enhance the G20 Stay Safe online, a campaign for cyber security, right? And they have joined hands for, we can say, a campaign for cyber security, correct, to create awareness among the Indian citizens about the online cyber security in India. India has taken over the presidency of G20. We know this is from 1 year, that is from 1st of December 2022 till 30th of November 2023. During this, Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology is running a campaign that is titled Stay Safe Campaign, right? Stay Safe Campaign. This question can also be asked that this Stay Safe campaign under G20's presidency of India is being launched or it is being carried out by which ministry? It is your Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology, right? And this is basically to create awareness among the citizens of India, including the specially abled persons, to stay safe in an online world. Correct? Next, there is a one more online digital literacy program that was recently launched by YouTube. What is the name of that program? It is Hit Pause. Correct? Hit Pause is the name of a digital literary program offered by YouTube. Correct? Next is India and Bangladesh border to undertake 5 development projects, each in border areas. I repeat, it is BSF of India, that is Border Security Force of India, and Bangladesh's Border Guard Bangladesh have agreed to initiate 5 development projects to improve the ground conditions along the India-Bangladesh border. This decision were announced during the 53rd Directorate General level Border Coordination Conference that was held between Border Security Force and Bangladesh Border Guard Bangladesh. Correct? This was held in New Delhi from 11th to 14th of June. Right? Also, the 5 projects will include the construction of a Bailey Bridge, road repair, strengthening of retaining walls, and the project will be implemented in 5 stages along Assam, West Bengal, Mizoram, Meghalaya and Tripura. Correct? Next, Raja Prabha. Raja Parba, this is the festival celebrated in which state? So Raja Parba is the festival celebrated in Odisha. This is a 3-day long festival, correct? And it is celebrated during the month of Asda, right? This is basically between 14th of June till 16th of June, as it is a 3-day long festival, correct? And this is dedicated to honoring earth and celebrating womanhood, to honoring earth and celebrating womanhood, correct? This is the main theme behind observing this Raja Parba festival in the state of Odisha, correct? This year in 2023 we observed it from 14th to 16th of June. Raja, correct? This Raja Parba is celebrated in which state? It is in Odisha. Next remember, the people of Odisha believe that during this festival, women and girls, they do not participate in the cooking and spend their days basically on improvised swings here, as you can see here. So women and girls during this festival Raja Parva, they tends to avoid, or they do not participate in any cooking, but they spend their days on improvised swings here, right? So Raja Parba, it is observed in the state of Odisha, 3-day long festival, and this year in 2023 it was in the June month from 14th to 16th of June. And this festival also marks the beginning of the monsoon, and it is to basically celebrated by women's. Next is your International Day. UNGA adopts the resolution introduced by India to honor fallen peacekeepers. I repeat, United Nations General Assembly has adopted a draft resolution which was introduced by India to establish a memorial wall to honor the fallen peacekeepers. The Indian permanent representative to Union, Ruchira Kamboj, she revealed the draft resolution that was titled Memorial Wall for Fallen United Nations Peacekeepers. Correct? It was adopted by consensus, and resolution was co-sponsored by nearly 190 UN members out of 193 member states. It will be funded from voluntary contribution, and the wall will be included in the ceremonies of the International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers. Correct? With more than 6,000 military and police personnel deployed to the Central African Republic, Cyprus, Democratic Republic of Congo, Lebanon, Middle East, Western Sahara, India stands at the third largest contributor of uniformed personnel to the United Nations peacekeeping. Correct? And as of now, a total of 177 Indian peacekeepers have sacrificed in UN peacekeeping missions. 18 countries here include Bangladesh, Canada, China, Rwanda, correct? India, Indonesia, Jordan, Denmark, Egypt, etc. Right? So coming back, recently, which country has proposed to set up or to establish a memorial wall to honor fallen peacekeepers? It is your India. Correct? Next is India is to overtake China in oil demand growth by 2027 as per the data released by International Energy Agency. I repeat, according to IEA, recently India is set to overtake China in the oil demand growth by the year 2027. And for this, a report was released, that is Oil Market Report June 2023, which is a part of the overall oil market report. Correct? And it stated that India here will be surpassing China as the main driver of global oil demand growth by 2027. As the consumption expands in fast growing developing economies, the contracts in the developed countries has also been changing, and we are saying with the change in the pace of the manufacturing, most of the companies all around the world are preferring India as a source of their destination for production. And if the production is increasing in India, then definitely the consumption of the power will increase, and so the consumption of the oil increases. Correct? Also remember, in this year, in 22-23, that is the last year, India consumed 222 million tons of petroleum products, that is 10% more than the last year. Correct? Then if we talk about IEA, International Energy Agency, this in this, who is the executive director here? Fatih Birol. And where is the headquarters? It is in Paris, France. Correct? So a report was released by IEA that stated that by the end of the year 2027, India will overtake China as the oil demand will grow. Correct? In the oil demand growth, India will be taking over China. Correct. Then apart from this, you can also remember that US, China and India, they are the world's three largest oil consumers in that particular order. That is, in the top it is USA, then China and then India. Next, which organization launched their first road safety project in Bangladesh? So it is your World Bank. They have launched their first ever road safety project in South Asia. Correct. So in South Asia is your Bangladesh. So we can say that World Bank, they have launched their first road safety project in South Asia, for which they will be spending $358 million financing agreement, and this agreement has been signed by Dhaka. Where is Dhaka? What is Dhaka? Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh. Correct. What is the main aim here for this contribution? To increase the road safety project, right? To increase the road safety and reduce the fatalities and injuries from the road crashes. Correct. And for the same aim, that there should be less injuries through the road crashes, and the people walking in the pedestrian should be feeling safe, and a pedestrian walk as well as a cycling path should be made by the registered authority that will be making roads. For this, a right to walk was launched or implemented in which state? So the first state to implement or to adopt right to walk, it is Punjab, and we have discussed this multiple times in our videos, that which state has adopted right to walk. That is, they have recently gave notice to their registered authorities or the respective authorities that will be making roads, that this state will have now footpaths as well as cycling tracks along the road, so that the people should not walk on the road and they should not be a casualty of road accident. Correct. Next, here you can see it is your Bangladesh, and in this, World Bank has launched their first road safety project in South Asia, that is in Bangladesh. Next is your Max Life Insurance. They have launched a non-linked insurance saving plan, that is Smart Wealth Advantage Growth Par Plan. I repeat, Smart Wealth Advantage Growth Par Plan, right? This has been launched by which company or which insurance company? It is your Max Life Insurance Company. The saving plan would provide individuals with financial protection and saving accumulation. About this Smart Wealth Advantage Growth Par Plan, remember, this includes 4 variants: Insta income, balanced income, future income and lifelong income. All these variants offer built-in guarantees, cash bonuses, life coverages and throughout the policy term. Correct? So coming back, remember this Smart Wealth Advantage Growth Par Plan with 4 income variants, that is your, we just discussed, future, lifelong, balanced and Insta income. For these, which is the organization that launched it? It is your Max Life Insurance who launched it. The plan offers an enhanced income with a minimum guarantee after attaining 65 years, and the plan offers a flexibility to adopt 4 income designs with the option to receive an income on special days. If we talk about the managing director and chief executive officer of Max Life Insurance Company, he will be Prashant Tripathi, and the headquarters is in Gurugram, Haryana. Next is SEBI. SEBI has revised the rules relating to minors' investment in mutual fund by parent guardian. I repeat, in May, a recommendation was made according based on the recommendation of the Mutual Fund Advisory Committee. SEBI revised the rules under their 2019 circular followed across asset management companies with respect to mutual fund scheme investment made in the name of a minor, that is the children about 10 to 18 years of age, through parent or guardian. All AMCs are advised to make the necessary changes to facilitate the above changes in the mutual fund transactions with effect from 15th of June 2023. Right? So what was happening now and what will be happening then now is, see, as of now existingly SBI permitted and mutual fund scheme investment payment through the bank account of the minor or from a joint account of the minor along with the parents of the legal guardian. Correct? But from now on, there will be no requirement to open a joint account or accounts of a minor child for this particular investment purpose, as it can be done from any of the 3 accounts, that is the minor, parent or guardian. Right? Next is economy and business. Recently, Tata Steel has signed an MOU with Germany's SMS Group to cut carbon emissions. We know we are talking about renewable energy a lot in these days. We are shifting from non-renewable sources of energy to renewable sources of energy. And for the same reason, recently, Tata Steel, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with Germany's SMS group to cut the carbon emissions. Right? Then under this MOU, Tata Steel and SMS Group, they will undertake technical discussions and initiate actions for conducting joint industrial demonstration of the easy melt. This is electric assisted syngas melter technology, right? This will be developed by SMS Group, and this will be enhancing to basically to reduce the carbon dioxide emission by more than 50%. Correct. So this, with the help of this technology easy melt, the amount of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere through the blast furnace will be reducing to almost 50%. Correct. Also remember, Tata Steel aims to achieve net carbon or net zero carbon emission by the year 2045. Right. If we talk about globally, almost 9% of the global carbon emission that is caused by steel production. Correct. In world, the total of the carbon that is released into the atmosphere, 9% comes from steel production. Next is England all-rounder Moeen Ali has been awarded with the Order of the British Empire. I repeat, England all-rounder Moeen Ali has been awarded with the OBE, that is the Order of the British Empire, for his service to the game of cricket during the Queen's birth honors. Correct? He represented England for 225 matches across the all three formats, and he retired from Test cricket in September 2021 with 2,914 runs and 195 wickets from 64 tests. Correct? Next is acquisition and mergers. 4.54% stake in CDSL is sold by BSE for 468 crore rupees. I repeat, through an open market transaction, BSE divested or lost a 4.5% stake in the Central Depository Service Limited for 468 crore rupees. According to SEBI norms, a stock exchange cannot have more than 24% stake. BSE sold 2.5% stake in CDSL through an offer for sale route. Correct? So coming back, 4.5% stake, 4.54% stake in CDSL is sold by BSE for 468 crore rupees. Correct? Next is books and authors. Recently, a life well spent, 4 decades in Indian Foreign Service. So this, a life well spent, this book has been authored by Satish Chandra. Correct? And he covers 4 decades he served as the IFS from 1965 to 2005 as an IFS probationary to Deputy National Secretary Advisor, has 13 chapters. Currently, remember, if we talk about who authored this book, this was authored by Satish Chandra, and he joined IFS in 1965 and was posted in the Indian missions till 1989. Next, Global Wind Day. When do we observe Global Wind Day? It is observed on 15th of June, Global Wind Day. And it is to observed across the world to raise awareness regarding the importance of wind as a renewable source of energy. The day also promotes clean air and can help people to strive for a greener planet. Correct? Then if we talk about Global Wind Energy Council, this is the council that is responsible for observing this day. It was established in 2005, and who is the CEO here? Ben Backwell. Where is the headquarters of Global Wind Energy Council? It is in Brussels, Belgium. Next is your, when do we observe Asian Dengue Day? So Asian Dengue Day is also observed on 15th of June. Correct? And basically remember, this day allows the Asian members to promote measures to prevent dengue in coordination with WHO. Then there is a theme for this day that you need to remember, that is Asian commitment to fight against dengue. I repeat, Asian commitment to fight against dengue is the 2023 theme for the Asian Dengue Day. Correct? Next is World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. This day is observed on 15th of June, and it's just to create awareness about the abuse and neglect of older person. Then there is a theme for the same that you can remember: closing the circle, addressing the gender based violence in older age policy, law and evidence based responsibility. This is a big thing, but still you can remember. And this World Elder Abuse Awareness Day for the first time was observed in the year 2012, that is on 15th of June 2012. Next comes your state news. Assam government has signed an MOU with NFR and NRL for hassle-free rail and river travel. I repeat, recently government of Assam, they have signed an MOU with the Northeastern Frontier Railways, that is NFR, and Numaligarh Refinery Limited to ensure hassle-free rail and river travel to expedite development in the state, right? To basically promote the development in the state, a hassle-free rail and river travel has been launched, for which Assam government has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with NFR, that is your Northeast Frontier Railways, and NRL, that is Numaligarh Refinery Limited. Correct? Then remember, under this, the station will be developed with a green building concept with installation of solar panels, waste management, water management, and one other things also, right? Basically to promote circular economy, and to it will be based basically on the sustainable development goals to cater the need of the environment and to keep environment clean. Also, this will be developing, or it will be helping for in the development of the state, right? In the upgradation of the state. Next is Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister has commenced an online portal of Nurses Council. I repeat, recently the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Thakur Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, commenced an online portal of the Himachal Pradesh Nurses Registration Council. The website aims to provide nurses with primary registration and renewable services, correct? That issues is the NOC, that is no objection certificates, additional qualification updates, foreign verification, online migration, transfer of registration, and so on. Correct? So coming back, remember, it is your Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister who has launched this online portal of Nurses Council. Correct? That is the part, or we can say that it commenced the online portal of Himachal Pradesh Nurses Registration Council. Correct? So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Let's go for a quick revision. MSDE Minister Dharmendra Pradhan inaugurated project Gajapati to Gabon. CBIC released the National Time Release Study 2023. Ministry of Defense approved deal to acquire MQ-9 Reaper drone from USA, and it will be provided by to Indian Navy. IFS launches the revamped website of PPPIN India and online portal of IIPDF. Google, MEITY, they have joined hands to enhance the G20 Stay Safe online campaign. India-Bangladesh border to undertake 5 development projects each in the border areas. Rajaprabha Festival of Odisha, celebration of womanhood and earth. This is observed in Odisha state. Then UNGA adopts resolution introduced by India to honor fallen peacekeepers. India to overtake China in the oil demand growth by 2027 as per the data released by IEA. Bangladesh World Bank launches the first road safety project in South Asia. Max Life Insurance launched non-linked life insurance saving plans, that is Smart Wealth Advantage Growth Par Plan. SEBI has revised rules relating to minors' investment in mutual fund by parent or guardian. For the same, some guidelines has been launched. Tata Steel signed an MOU with Germany's SMS Group to cut carbon emission. England's all-rounder Moeen Ali has been awarded with the Order of the British Empire. 4.54% stake in CDSL is sold by BSE for 468 crore rupees. A book that is a life well spent. This is the book dedicated by an Indian forest officer. Then Global Wind Day is observed on 15th of June. Asian Dengue Day is observed on 15th of June. World Elder Abuse Awareness Day is observed on 15th of June. Here Assam government has signed an MOU with NFR and NRL for hassle-free railway and rail travel, for rail and river travel. Then Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister commenced an online portal for Nurses Council. Right, so these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to the revision part. MP's Chief Minister inaugurated Mukhyamantri Ladli Bahina Yojana's first transfer. 1,000 rupees will be transferred to the women of Madhya Pradesh. World Blood Donor Day, it is observed on 14th of June with the theme Give Blood Give plasma, share life, share often. Next, GRSC, they have launched two warships, INS Anjadeep and Shanshodak, that led the foundation for the 7th ASW SWC ship, right? Next, so here you can remember two warships, that is your INS Anjadeep and INS Sansodak, that was recently launched. Next, Indigo CEO Peter Elbers has been elected as the next chief of the IATA's Board of Governors. Next, appointments and registrations. ACC named Sudhansh Pant as the new health secretary and Chanchal Kumar as the aviation secretary. INS Satpura represented Indian Navy at the multilateral naval exercise, that is Komodo, that was held in Indonesia. So remember INS Satpura. Next, in Europe, NATO begins their air drill, that is Air Defender 2023. So these were your important revision current affairs, friend. Now let's move to the homework section. First, which institution has launched Vigyan Vidushi program? Second, India held a meeting of the Joint Committee of the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement with which country? And we have discussed this yesterday. Next, exercise equivalent is the joint military exercise between India and which country? This was also discussed by us a day or 2 days before. Correct? So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. This will motivate me to make better content for you on the daily basis. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.